Are you dealing with a third party in your reality? And I'm going to put a little air quote around that third party, which I'll talk about in this video. But if you are dealing with this situation, it's really not a fun situation to be in. Not a party at all. It is a situation that can cause a lot of pain, a lot of despair, a lot of hopelessness, a lot of confusion, a lot of frustration. So that is what I wanted to talk about today. First of all, what is the third party? And then how do you dissolve this character from your reality? We're going to talk about that, so stick around. Just before we get into it, I have a few announcements. So for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Hedley and I'm a qualified life coach specializing in the law of assumption. And this channel is all about simplifying the law of assumption so that you can apply it practically to your reality and get more of what it is that you want. In order to assist you to do that, I have a couple of offerings. One, I do offer one-to-one law of assumption coaching, and I also have a free course, which is a 21-day set yourself up with the ultimate self-concept course, which I have just turned into a paid version where I will take you through that entire course. There's 29 lessons, there's 21 daily lectures or meditations. Basically, it's a super in-depth course that will really embed this new self-concept, because your self-concept is super important. It's the foundational story. I just wanted to make this course really juicy so that you can really set yourself up with the strongest story going forward in this work, because this work is going to challenge you. Your reality is going to challenge you. And if you don't have a strong self-concept, it's just too easy to fall into the old narratives and the old stories and then fall into doubt, or this doesn't work, or this works for other people and not me. All of these are stories that we tell ourselves to write ourselves out of our own happiness. You can download the free course now, or you can upgrade to a paid version where I will take you through the course step by step, day by day, and we will really make sure that self-concept is really embedded in that wonderful, powerful subconscious mind of yours. So that is available now. Of course, you don't need any of this. Remember, you're your greatest resource. This is just reminders. These are just reminders of what we all have forgotten and we are waking up to. Also, I have my book, I Am Money, Assume a New Story and Enjoy More Money, and the audio version of that will be available in a few weeks. We're almost finished. We've just had a few delays. That's okay. All in perfect time. So with all of that said, let's get into today's topic. Third parties. Whew, what a topic. Where do we start? Why do we even have to deal with it in the first place? It's a very unpleasant, unfavorable, unpreferable, is that the word? Anyway, whatever it is, we don't want it. We don't want to have to deal with it. And when we do have to deal with it, it can be a very, very painful experience. But I am here to make that process a lot less painful and a lot more easier, because you are not here to suffer through your reality. You are here to remember who you are and then choose the reality that you would like to experience. We are not victims of this game. But the way we come into it is in the forgetting of who we are. So therefore it can feel sometimes like we are victims of reality, because when we do forget who we are, it does feel like things are happening to us, including third parties. So just letting you know, I am using the gender of she in this video, just because people who have been asking me are of that gender, and also the clients that are in this situation that I've been working with are also of that gender, but this applies to the other genders as well. Now, the first thing that I want to do with this topic is address this term, the third party. This is not even a law of assumption teaching. Specific person, third party, I don't even know where these terms came from. They are not part of the law of assumption teaching, so I don't know where they came from, and they are incredibly misleading because they lead you away from yourself. The third party leads you away from yourself. Your specific person leads you away from yourself. Let me remind you, there's only one party going on, and it's not the third party, it's not the second party, it's not the fourth party, it's not the fifth party. There is only one party going on. That is your party, and that party is I am. And if you have forgotten that, if you are focused on any other party, you've forgotten that there's only one party. That party is your party, and that party is I am. And I am is where the party is at, because I am is the creator of the party. So if you're not having fun at your own party, that's because you've forgotten who is the cause of the party. Okay, so let's just start there. So the third party, and I'm going to put air quotes in front of that because the third party is a term to describe a character who has shown up in your reality, in your movie, that you have caused, obviously unknowingly, you didn't mean to do it, it's not your fault, but it is your responsibility. But they have shown up in your party, in your movie, to help you remember who you are, which is you're the star of the party. You're the I am. And once you know that and once you remember that, then you get to choose. You get to command who shows up to your party and, sorry, who's see you later. So the first thing that we have to do is remember who is the star of this show. Who's the star of this party? It's you, and you are I am. I am is the creator and the cause of your reality. I am is infinite awareness, conditioning your awareness based on what you're doing with your I am nature. That is across the board. There are no exceptions. That is for all of us, and that is what we are in the process of remembering. So if there is a third party in your reality, it just means that you have fallen into amnesia. No problems there. Very natural part of the human experience. And we have to remind ourselves of who we are. Okay, I am the I am of my reality. Now that you remember who you are, the way you deal with a character that is unfavorable or somebody that you don't necessarily want is you have to claim them with I am. Because if you have a third party in your reality, that is not happening outside of you. They are reflecting back that you have fallen into third party consciousness. And guess what? That's exactly how you're feeling when there is a third party in your reality. Suddenly, you're not feeling like the star of the show. You're feeling overlooked, you're feeling ignored, you're feeling unprioritized, you're scared, you're worried, you're angry, you've forgotten who you are, and you've fallen into despair and hopelessness and victimhood, really. That's the other thing I want to mention in this. You cannot get rid of anything or anyone. If you are trying to get rid of something or someone, you are pushing back against that. And guess what happens when you push against something? It gets stronger, it intensifies, it gets harder, it gets hotter. And that resistance is a very powerful creative force. The more you resist, the more they persist. The more you resist, the more you persist. You are in your own hell of your own making. That is not where you want to be. If you've fallen into amnesia of believing reality is happening to you, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Just come back to self. At any point in this process, in this experience that you're in, you have the option to take your focus off reality, meaning off the other person, and come back to self, come back to I am. Even if you have to just sit down, close your eyes, take a few breaths, and repeat I am, I am, I am. This whole reality is an expression of I am. And I am the one causing my reality. And if this person is in my reality, it's simply because I have forgotten my I amness. So you want to claim what's in your reality, and you do that with I am. I am the third party. Even if you're in the relationship and there's another person, you are essentially the third party in your own reality. You have written the script that writes you out of your own relationships. Claim them, the character, with I am. I am the third party. Now you've got control of the story. You don't have control of reality. We never have control of reality, but you've got control of the story. You've got control of focus. Now, when you've got control of the focus, which basically means you put I am in front of anything that you're seeing in reality, now you can change the story. You can't change the story as long as they are outside of you, happening to you. You've got no command over that story. All of your characters in your reality are reflections of the characteristics that exist within you. And as you are the infinite I am, all characteristics exist within you. Therefore, all characters exist in your reality. Now, if you are in resistance or you are in rejection of a characteristic, there's going to be a character that shows up in your reality to go, hey, don't forget me, I'm part of you too. What we do is we push back on that. We go, no, I'm not that, but you're the infinite I am. This whole game is a game of remembering who you are, which is the infinite I am. And once you've claimed all the characters as potentials and possibilities within you, guess what? You get to choose who you show up as and who shows up in your reality. You essentially become the infinite casting director of your movie. As long as you are in resistance of the characters and you're fighting the characters in your movie, you cannot be the casting director. I am is the creator of the party. I am the girlfriend. I am the other person. I am the fiance. I am the wife. I am the husband. You are all characters. All characters exist within you because all characteristics exist within you, and your characters are reflecting back the characteristics that you are either in acceptance of or rejection of. You cannot be in rejection of anything because I am cannot reject itself. I am is the infinite I am. All states, all possibilities exist within I am. So claim the other person with I am. I am the other person. Now you get to choose who you are, because if you don't want to be the other person, then you don't have to be. You can be anyone you want. Part of this game is accepting that we are all characters. We will play all roles, and if you're in judgment or rejection of any of them, they will show up in your reality to remind you. That's what they're there for, to remind you, to help you remember that you're all of it, but they'll do it by acting it out. They'll play the role so that you can have the experience of being in the play. The whole thing's a play, and they are acting out the role. It would be a lot less fun if they came up to you and go, hey, okay, I'm just going to play the other person now. Like, I'm going to play the girlfriend, or I'm going to play the mistress. So, you know, like, don't like buy into it. If you didn't buy into it, there's no adventure, there's no experience. So they had to play it perfectly. Of course, they don't even know they're playing it, but you are the one writing the script for them, and they are the ones that have to conform to the script that you've written within them, within you. So you rewrite the script with I am. Put I am in front of anything that you are seeing, and if it's unfavorable, then you can change the story from the perspective of I am. The way you change any story is with I am. There is only I am. So put I am in front of everything in your reality. Put I am in front of something beautiful that you see. If it's in your reality, it's an expression of you. Claim it with I am. If it's something unfavorable, claim it with I am and then rewrite it. You will start to enjoy your party, and you will start to have fun and play and laugh and enjoy yourself, because you will realize that there is nothing and no one happening outside of you. They're all there to help you. All of your characters are there to help you. Remember that all characteristics are there within you. And once you've claimed all the characters and claimed all the characteristics that they're representing, then you get to choose who you show up as and who shows up in your movie. That's how this works. You are the party, and you don't have to cry if you don't want to. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Please remember, you are the amazing creators of your realities. You are the superstars of your show. You are the producers, the writers, the directors, and the actors in your movie. What you assume to be true will be so. So assume the best for you with I am. Assume the best for everyone in your movie too, and you will have an amazing life. And this is my wish, my vision, and my prayer for you. Thank you so much for being here. Please make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up. And if you are feeling social and engaging, please leave me a comment. I love to read them, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.